Hi everyone. So if you chose image 1 as your option, then this is your reading. So I have some pre-shuffle cards for you. Okay. Messages for your career. You have guidance. Okay. General messages for your career. Look at the bigger picture. Okay, but it wasn't reversed, so I will keep it that way. All right, so you have guidance and you have look at the bigger picture. Okay, so for your career, pile 1, I feel like the number 1 message I'm getting for you is pretty clear. You're being called to ask for guidance, especially from someone who has achieved what you want to achieve. I feel like pile 1, sometimes for a few of you, when you look at the bigger picture, it might have overwhelmed you in the past because you get really nervous when you see the end result, because it somehow reminds you of how much efforts and how many things need to be in place for you to achieve this goal. So sometimes looking at the bigger picture helps us, but I feel like right now, pile 1, the guidance for you is to first of all ask for guidance from someone who has achieved what you want to achieve, and second of all, I feel like they will help you in looking at the details. I feel like they will somehow help you in taking small steps. So pile 1, I feel like you looking at the next step only for the time being might be a better guidance for you right now. Yeah, I don't know why, but I'm again getting this energy that you might get overwhelmed when you look at the bigger picture, because that reminds you of all the things that needs to be in place at the exact moment. And that makes you nervous. So that's the first message for you. Ask for guidance from someone who has achieved what you want to achieve. Okay, so I wrote some keywords for you. Maybe they might or might not resonate. So you have why, and that reminded me of this message because you also have anchor. So I feel like you're being called to remind yourself of your why, the why behind your goals, and I feel like that will be the anchor behind that will be the anchor for you to be more grounded, so that when you come across some setbacks which are inevitable, that will not derail you from your path. So, and I don't know why, but I keep seeing flashcards in your mind. So maybe some of you need to write down your why behind your goals, and remind yourself every day that this is why you're doing this. This will motivate you. You won't feel like you can be shaken, or you won't feel like it's easy to just leave your goals when you feel a little overwhelmed or when you're not sure about your future. So keep something which will remind you of your why behind this goal. Then you have parachute. Parachute. I feel like that might be a sign or synchronicity for you. I feel like some of you might not feel grounded. Some of you might not feel grounded, so you need your why, and you need to remind yourself every single day that this is why you're doing this. Some of you might have Sagittarius placements. Then you have sister, then you have mustard, then you have false. Okay, then you have coins, then you have roar, then you have red, umbrella. So maybe they might resonate with you. Yeah, there's something about parachute, red umbrella, something about angels, something about flying. Then you have seek freedom. Seek freedom, bills on time. So maybe this is a message for you to seek freedom. For a few of you, this might be financial freedom if you're already interested in that. Bills on time. Then you have 783, might be important. Then you have remember something, come back, past, comes naturally. And all of these words they gave me this message about some of you coming back to something from your past, and this talent of yours, it comes naturally to you. It comes naturally. Yeah. So I feel like a few of you might come back to something, a talent of yours, a gift of yours, which comes natural to you, and you had to leave it, or maybe you forgot about it because of any reason. Maybe life just happened, and yeah, I feel like a few of you are coming back to it. Then you have 27, then you have submarine. Then you have protect your time. So I feel like this message is trying to tell you to protect your time before committing to anything. Practice pausing. Ask yourself if this is important, if this is for your highest good, and then say yes or no. Protect your time, because then you have, don't overburden yourself. I feel like some of you have some issues around, you might find it difficult to say no. So you take on everything, every single request, and you overburden yourself. And of course that will cause some disruption in your goals. Yeah. So then you have rebel. I feel like you saying no might feel like a rebellious thing to do to you. So yeah. Then you have 528. Then you have 4 October. So this is a timeless reading, but there is something about this date of any year. Something about 28 May. Then you have love. Then you have best. Then you have sign. Okay. So pile 1, let's see any blessings in your career. You have moonstone, okay, and you have red jade. You have moonstone and you have red jade. Okay, moonstone, nurturing, divine, feminine, intuitive. Cancer, Libra, Scorpio, moon might be significant. All right. Drawing power from the divine feminine, okay, connects you to goddess energy, activates your intuition. Moonstone can boost clairvoyant gifts and metaphysical powers, asking that you trust in the unknown, beyond what you can see in this realm. And this is just to look at the bigger picture reversed. I feel like some of you need to focus on your next step only for the time being. Maybe in future, or maybe in the past, this might or this will work for you, looking at the bigger picture. But right now, I feel like you just focusing on your next step, which God, this universe is giving you, will give you better results. Because that way you are building this beautiful connection, this beautiful relationship with your intuition. Yeah, so when your intuition tells you something, that this is the next step that you should take, follow that. Even if you cannot comprehend, you cannot logically see how it will go, still do that. Focus on your next step, your intuition. The reflective nature of the crystal is much like the moon phases themselves, a cycle of change from new beginnings to full release. Moonstone balances masculine energy with the feminine touch, teaching the art of receptivity and serendipity. It is especially potent during the waxing moon. something about waxing moon. Then you have red jade, warrior, individuality, chi. Aries Venus might be significant. Unleash your inner warrior. Red jade is a stone of power. Able to release anger in constructive ways that solves problems. Filled with chi, known as life force in Chinese culture. Red jade enhances passion, vitality, and strength. Take action and move decisively. Red jade enhances your courage. Okay, protecting and inspiring you as you move forward in your day-to-day life. Use red jade when you are looking to have exponential results, whether it's with your finances, business, or with your physical health. Good luck is bestowed upon you, onto you. Yeah. So number one message I'm getting for you is that you're being called to channel your anger in a constructive way. So maybe that might resonate with a few of you. Also, some of you might find it difficult to ask for guidance or for help, but I feel like it might help you. It might give you exponential results. Okay, next, what you should focus on, pile 1, what you should focus on. So you have 7th house, and you have Mars. 7th house Mars might be significant. There's so much Martian energy. You're being called to embody this Martian energy, taking action. The next step, just keep going, pile 1. The drive for balance, the confronting of cooperation. Action your partners. Maybe a few of you, if you already feel called to, then maybe a few of you are being, maybe a few of you might get benefits. I don't know, there's something about you asking your partner for advice when it comes to how you should proceed or take action. So if you trust your partner with, if you intuitively trust that they might give you a good advice, then that might be a good decision. The drive for balance. Oh, you have the drive for balance, and you have feminine and masculine balance. So some of you might be working on that. And this question is what you should focus on. So first, you should focus on taking action. Second, you should focus on teamwork, something about teamwork. So asking for guidance from someone who knows what they're doing, working with a team, cooperating. You should strive for balance when it comes to your masculine and feminine energies, because you have this warrior, this masculine card, then you have this moonstone, which is all about femininity, and you're being called to strive for balance, masculine and feminine balance. So this is what you should focus on. Ask for help, ask for guidance. Anyone, if there's anyone you trust, especially if they have already achieved what you want to achieve, I feel like that might be a good option for you when it comes to your career. Okay, I will shuffle your tarot cards, pile 1. Messages for pile 1's greatest and highest good. Career. Future. This also gives me that energy coming back to something from your past. I feel like some of you were involved in something which you were naturally good at, but because of any reasons you had to leave it behind, and now you might be coming back because you're being intuitively led towards it. You're receiving that nudge and you're acting on that nudge, that intuitive nudge. Knight of Swords reversed. King of Cups reversed. Some of you are being called to confront a part of you in a loving and straightforward way, a part of you which tends to wait for courage to move forward. So I don't know exactly what that means, but a part of you which, maybe a part of you which feels like, that part of you thinks that you should only go forward when you don't feel fear. But courage is all about taking action even when you are afraid. There's nothing like perfect moment to take action towards your desires, towards your goals. Okay, you have Tower. Foundation, something about your foundation, shaky foundation. There's something about a part of you, maybe a pattern which is the reason behind your self-sabotage, if that is resonating. Facing it head on. Don't wait for fear to dissolve before you take any action. You have to take action even when you are afraid, and I feel like that's the message which this universe wants to give you when it comes to your career. Wheel of Fortune reversed, coming back to something. I mean, Wheel of Fortune reversed is not about that exactly, but it reminds me of coming back to something. It's like a wheel. Maybe, there's, for a few of you, there is a goal, or maybe you used to do something in the past and now you're coming back to it. You are releasing, what you're releasing? You're releasing some loads, some burdens. Some of you might be doing shadow work. You are healing something, Paliwan. Maybe you left something which you loved, which came naturally to you because of other people, or maybe your situation, your environment, something which you could not control, anything like that. And now you're coming back to it after healing some wounds. Okay, now any guidance for you, Paliwan? Wow, I was talking about wounds. This is a strong confirmation, Paliwan. There were some wounds. I don't know if people around you made you doubt yourself. Because I just saw this word desire. You had some desires and you were naturally good at it. You were natural. You were gifted in this area and you left it because of some wounds. And I feel like you're coming back to it after healing this wound. This desire is, I just heard reawakening. Desire to serve others, okay, opens the learning path of forgiveness. Something about puzzles or jigsaw, connecting the dots. I don't know why, but hair colors, blonde, brunette, something about different hair colors. I don't know what that means exactly. Then you have Liberator, freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. Yeah, this is the Tower. Shaky foundation. Rebuilding yourself. This is all internal, this is all emotional, all psychological. You are liberating yourself from thought patterns which are not serving you. And I feel like after that you will come back to something which you were naturally good at, always. And even for those of you who don't resonate with that message, that there was something you were naturally good at, maybe it was an idea. Maybe you never worked on it, but you had an idea and maybe you shared it with others and maybe they gave you the wrong advice, or maybe they demotivated you. They said that it won't work or something like that, and you just completely left it. And now you are coming back to it. Yeah, take what resonates, pile 1. Okay, pile 1. Any career messages for a greatest and less good? You have Mars, again Mars. You might have something about Mars placement. So if you know your birth chart, there's something about that house or sign. Mars placement, which is important. Then you have Cancer, you have 12th house. Okay. Again, emotional wound. This wound was emotional. Yeah, take what resonates. You don't have to make this fit if it doesn't, but maybe someone mentally or emotionally manipulated you when you were a child, when you had this gift and you left it. And now you're coming back to it. Mars, emotional healing. Wow. You are releasing some emotional baggages. You are healing some wounds. You are building a strong foundation. Yeah, because maybe a few of you never had the opportunity to build a strong sense of self, so you accepted whatever anyone said. But now you're coming back to something which you always loved and you are naturally good at it. Amazing. And 12th house, Cancer, yeah, emotional healing. And I feel like some of you are intentionally working on this wound. Amazing. So I will shuffle the letters, pile 1. You have Seahorse, something like that. Mute. Maybe somebody, there is something about, there is this message which I'm getting, so take what resonates, but there's something about you not expressing your desires or you not accepting your own desires. Maybe in the past, whenever you expressed your desires, someone completely ignored you, as if your desires don't matter, especially when you were a child, a few of you. It can be in your adult life too, but this is over child wounded. So you don't even give yourself permission to accept that you have some desires. Wow. Yeah. Get. Pet. Something about a pet. Get. But I feel like, yeah, because mute reminds me of not expressing your desires. And this is of a wounded child. So, yeah, something about not expressing your desires. No one listened to you, or maybe they just either completely ignored you, these people, or even if you expressed your desires, you were completely Completely rejected or neglected. So I take what resonates. If yeah, don't make this fit if it doesn't. But for a few of you, that might be the reason why you still have struggles around expressing, not just expressing, but accepting your own desires. It's like you're asking for permission. Something about seen. Okay, I'm getting two messages. So number one, I feel like this is not subconscious. I feel like you know about this wound or about this part of you, because some of you might have been doing shadow work, so you see this part of you and what it desires. Other message I'm getting for you is that you're being called to see yourself deeply. There's something about being seen, afraid of being seen, or maybe this is the guidance for you to see yourself. Yeah, maybe no one ever saw you for who you were. So now some of you might struggle with this fear of being seen, of being perceived. 6, something about 6, 7, 67. Seen. You have angels watching over me. So angels are, your first card. Yeah, it had this angel image. So that is a clear message. Your angels are always watching over you, and they are always guiding you. Maybe for a few of you, this guidance which I was talking about in the beginning of the reading, maybe that guidance might come from your spirit team, from your angels, through meditation or downloads or dreams. Yeah, you are being given the next step either through people or through your spirit team. So see all the signs and synchronicities. Yeah, observe what's happening around you. 6, something about 6. So, pile 1, this is all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi everyone. So if you chose image 2 as your option, then this is your reading. So let's start with your pre-shuffle cards. You have your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn, you have the master, and you have consciousness, which is Ace of Swords. I think Palma 2, you are clear about one thing when it comes to your career. You know that you are the creator of your own destiny. You are taking charge of your own life, especially when it comes to your career. I feel like that will pay off if you're already in that energy, and if not, then this is the advice for you. I feel like pile 2, you have this special ability to get results. So let's just say you put your efforts in project A, you will get the results, and not everyone has that luck, or you can call this anything, but you have this ability to get rewards of your hard work in every field, in every area, in every goal. So you can start something completely new and you might still get some sort of success for sure. And if this is not your energy, then maybe this is the energy you're stepping into, pile 2. But you're clear about something. I don't know what happened in your life exactly, but your experiences have taught you that your hard work will pay off because you have the power to create your own destiny. Yeah, you might be my hard worker pile. You might, you don't hesitate when it comes to working hard. You might have Capricorn placements. Okay, so I wrote some words for you. Let's see. You have cusp, you have subdued, you have surrender. Yeah, you might be, yes, one thing is for sure, some of you don't shy away from working hard, and then you completely surrender, and that's why you get the results. And if that is not your energy, then maybe this is not your reading, because this seems really specific. Or maybe this energy, this is something which you're soon stepping into, this energy. You're embodying this energy where you are working hard, you're clear about what you want, what you desire, and then you surrender. I also feel like there is this specific reward, this recognition, which is just around the corner. Yeah, it's just around the corner, and that's why maybe your hard work is paying off. Something is just around the corner. Then you have results are in. So yeah, some results are in soon. Then you have sober, and then you have 717, then you have peninsula, then you have cumbersome, then you have surf. Some of you might like surfing. Then you have onyx, then you have mixed surge, then you have source, then you have bardo, then you have research. I feel like your career might be connected with research. A few of you might be in spiritual fields, but yeah, your career might involve researching. Success, fear. A few of you might resonate with this message that you have this fear of success, and the fear of success usually means that you are not really afraid of the success, but you are afraid of the comments or any attacks which might come towards you after you will achieve this success. So maybe in the past, when you achieved something, people attacked you verbally, or they commented on your success. Yeah, it was not a good experience for you, and that's why some of you, not all of you, but some of you might have this fear of success, because you're afraid that it might come with negative comments, for the lack of a better term. Then you have free guilt. Yeah, there's this, some of you have this link in your head between success and feeling guilty. It's like you feel guilty for being successful, and I feel like you are being freed from that. I got this freedom message for you. Some of you are spiritually ascending. I don't know what you're doing exactly. Maybe you're meditating a lot, maybe you're reading books, or it's just happening to you because of transits or energies, but I feel like you're spiritually ascending, and that will show you somehow that this fear of yours, this fear of success, this fear of this guilt you feel when it comes to your success, this fear of negative comments when you might get success, anything like that. I feel like you're learning something about that specific area, and you now feel free from those burdens. And it was a slow journey. Maybe you have struggled from this fear for a long time now, and I feel like maybe this is something which is almost done. So you are getting some opportunity, and it's just around the corner, and you're almost free from this fear of success, this fear of comments or attacks from others when you achieve success in any field. this guilt. You're almost free from this. Then you have slower love. And when I was writing this message, yeah, I got this feeling that some of you might have a quote-unquote slower love life. So maybe in the past, maybe you never really had a love connection, or even if you did, yeah, I'm getting this feeling that you might not have much experience when it comes to your love life. And I don't know why this is coming in your career reading, but it might be significant for you. Then you have initials D, G, C. Then you have 891. Then you have outsource, delegate, cope. Some of you are being called to delegate your tasks, which might be overburdening you. So that might be a great message for you. If you can afford to, then you're being called to delegate some of your tasks, which might put a lot of load on you. And that way you will be able to focus on things which are really important. Then you have lookout, one chance, one. Yeah, I feel like there's this opportunity or a chance. I don't know what this is, but it's just around the corner. So either you're being called to take action as soon as you can when it comes to this specific chance, or this opportunity is coming to you soon. So look out for that. Then you have E, something about internet, something digital. Then you have close the door, and then you have cork. Close the door. You're being called to close the door. Close the door. So pile 2, any blessings when it comes to your career? You have Amber, and you have Bumblebee, Jasper. Okay, Amber. Warmth, regeneration, grounding, exuding warmth and electrical charge. Amber was believed by the Chinese to encapsulate the soul of the tiger when it dies. With a rich history, amber was used as a protective talisman dating back to ancient times. Amber is used for grounding higher energies back to earth. When rubbed, it can become electrically charged, dispelling negativity and igniting desire. Amber is used as a purifier, cleansing the environment and chakras alike. Use amber to electrify your life. Leo, Sun, Aquarius might be important. Something, yeah, you have Bardo, you have Source. I feel like you're anchoring something back to earth, some higher frequencies, maybe some desires which you intuitively knew about or you daydreamed about. You're anchoring something, you're grounding it, something about going back to reality. Maybe you had this desire or this intuition and now you can see it in your 3D reality. Then you have Bumblebee, Jasper. Pollination will power new ideas. Sting like a bee. Okay, bringing them to life. Something about bringing your ideas to life. Fighting spirit. Okay, strong earthy energy that connects with the willpower of the solar plexus. Something about your solar plexus chakra. Cleansing. Okay, overall health. Something about that improving. Encourages you to create a buzz, to let yourself be seen and heard for who you are and whatever new projects you're working on. Take pleasure on your gifts, Leo Sun. Some of you are being called to share your gifts. Yeah. Okay, what you should focus on. Pile 2. You have Mercury and you have Scorpio. Purification to resurrect. Secrets of many thoughts. Yeah, in Scorpio's 8th house, yeah, that energy is also, it also reminds me of researching. Some of you might be involved in researching, and a few of you might be in, your career might be connected with spirituality or occult, astrology, yeah. Resulting from the power of many words. Yeah, researching words. Scorpio, Mercury. Some of your, yeah, your career might be connected with communication. Wait, I think Bardo talks about that space between death and rebirth. I'm not sure, but yeah. And you have Scorpio, which is all about, yeah, 8th house sometimes reminds me of death, rebirth. And you have Mercury, so communication with the spirits or people who have died. Yeah, this is a really specific message for a few of you. Okay, now you have guidance, you have alchemist, and you have prostitute reversed. Transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. Yeah, she also looks like she's in a lab researching. Chemistry. Something about transforming, transmuting. Places material consideration and security above self-empowerment. So this is the guidance for you. If you get multiple opportunities, pile 2, try to prioritize your self-development, your self-empowerment over material, anything which is connected to material security or abundance. I mean, of course, money is important. It's important for our survival. But if you have many opportunities coming towards you, try to pick the option where you will learn more, where you just feel empowered and proud to do that work. It will help you when it comes to building your skills and just overall development. So if you feel confused, try to prioritize that over material wealth. Just saw 555 on the timer, so a big change is coming in your life, pile 2, for sure. And I was getting this message since the beginning. Something is right around the corner. Results are in. Keep looking. This chance, take the chance. And there is this energy of doing it as fast as you can. I mean, of course, use your discernment, but there's something about that. Okay, now I will shuffle your tarot cards. Pile 2, messages for your greatest and highest good, messages for your career. Wow, collaboration, something about collaboration, teamwork. Wow, 10 of Pentacles. So you shouldn't worry about wealth, because I feel like you're meant to be financially rich. Yeah, you will have the wealth you need and more, much more. So focus on your self-development, your self-empowerment, your skills. That should be a priority, because money, it's fated, I heard. It's meant to be in your life. You're meant to be rich, to live luxurious, to experience luxurious lifestyles. So don't worry about that. Pile 2. Some of you like working alone on projects. Oh, maybe that's why you don't delegate your tasks, even if it's all too much for you alone. Yeah, some of you might like working alone. And I feel like this is up to you to decide. Yeah. Do you want to have a team or not? Because if you feel overburdened by many things in your life, especially if you have your own business, maybe it might be a better option for you to have a team if you can afford to. And for others of you, maybe you don't feel intuitively led to have a team, so take what resonates. It's up to you to decide. Then you have Two of Pentacles and you have Page of Wands. Adaptability, ideas. I feel like you're being strongly called to bring your ideas to life. I feel like you have some really great ideas and you're being called to work on them. They have limitless potential. And again, I'm getting this message again. So yeah, there's something about time management. If you feel like you have too much on a plate, then it might be a better option to delegate if you can. And if not, if you can handle all of that, then yeah, follow that intuition, follow that nudge. Pile 2, messages for your greatest and highest good. Any messages about your career? Sun. Magician. Skills. Taking action. Okay, and you have you're also being called to plan more. Yeah. So in pile 2, I was getting this energy that they are being called to look at the next step instead of looking at the bigger picture, at least for now. But for you, I feel like you're being called to look at the bigger picture so that you can plan better. Look at the long-term goal. Where do you see yourself in 5 or 10 years? And again, that same message, your ideas, they have limitless potential and you will be successful if you will implement some of those. If you will work on your ideas, yeah, you might get success for sure. It's a big yes for you from the universe. Decision. Yeah, so delegate your task if you can, because I feel like some of you might feel overburdened by having too much on a plate. Okay, I will roll your astro dice. Pile 2, messages for your greatest and highest good, career. You have 5th house, you have Pisces, and you have Mercury. Again, Mercury. I feel like your career involves communication or writing or words or research. 5th house. It might also be a creative field. Also, some of you have really incredible manifestation ability. Yeah. You have a really impressive ability to manifest anything you want. especially if you are passionate about that manifestation. It comes naturally, it comes easily in your life. Pisces. Pisces again reminds me of spiritual field, dreams, psychology, anything connected to 12th house. Inner child. So pile 2, I'll shuffle your letters. You have, I think, is this a unicorn or Pegasus? Not sure. You have tail or pale. Tail or pale. Some of you might be a really good storyteller. You have a tree. Wow, you have a key. Oh, a strong confirmation. Just over sun card, you have this exact same charm, this sun charm. It says made with a smile. I feel like there are some ideas and they make you smile. You're being called to work on that because, yeah, when you're passionate about something, some ideas, you have this ability to manifest it easily. And I feel like, sun reminds me of inner child sometimes. So your inner child is happy, you are excited, you are passionate about this, you are happy. It puts a smile on your face. And all that beautiful energy helps you in manifesting that easily in your life. So go forward. Pile 2. You have a can. Something about a can. Yeah, you can do it. I feel like you're also being called to change the way you talk to yourself. So if there are some things in your life which you have just made up your mind that you just cannot do it, or you can do it. For most of you, it's about not doing something, and you have just completely given up when it comes to that specific thing. Yeah, you're being called to update that. Change that. So next time when you say anything like I just cannot do it, you're being called to pause and just don't talk to yourself like that. Nothing is set in stone. You can learn. You still can learn. Yeah, maybe some of you have this belief that you just cannot work with other people. You just cannot work in a team. Yeah. So change your dictionary, change how you talk to yourself. Especially when you say I cannot. And this is a strong yes. Go for it. A bright idea which sparks joy in you. It makes your inner child feel happy. It puts a smile on your face. You're passionate about it. Go for it. It's a big yes. Especially for a few of you, you might have received some messages in your dreams when it comes to these ideas. This idea is the key behind your legacy, your wealth, your financial stability, luxury. Yeah. So pile 2, this is all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi pal 3, welcome to your reading. So I have some pre-shuffle cards for you. Okay, you have surrendered to the divine full moon. Next full moon might be significant for you whenever you're watching this. This is a timeless reading. Suppression. I feel like you're releasing something next full moon. Something which you suppressed. Yeah, it's like you are leaving it up to the universe, to the higher power, to the God. You are surrendering to the divine. Yeah, you are leaving something up to the God, to the universe to take care of. Okay, I have some words for you. So I wrote sick leave. That might be a confirmation for a few of you. Something about if in the recent past you have taken a sick leave or anything like that. Yeah, might or might not resonate with you. Then you have solar, then you have custom. Collective energy affects you. I feel like if you're feeling physically low or energetically low, then you should know that collective energies affect you a lot. Yeah, I just got this notification, so this might be a message for you which is significant. Collective energies affect you more. Some of you are being called to do some full moon rituals if you're interested. You can also charge your water under full moon. Solar, you have sun and you have moon. Then you have healing, clear space, erase. Some of you are being called to clear your space, declutter, simple and minimalistic life. Something about healing. So try not to keep any stuff anything which is not necessary. Be minimalistic if you're interested. Then you have dance. Some of you might be interested in dancing, and I feel like that somehow helps you. Then you have don't compare. So in your career you're being called to not compare. Something about cluster, even in this card, something about cluster of energy. Soma, which I think is the moon. Moon energy is really significant for you. Then you have Orion, then you have Sag placements. So some of you might have prominent Sagittarius placements. Then you have nothing, then success. So this is a specific message for you. If you felt like nothing was happening in your career, you were not achieving anything for some time now, it was like nothing is happening, then this is a message for you to know that soon you will have this success breakthrough. This for those of you who for some time now you don't feel like you have achieved something when it comes to your career. Yeah, you might get this success breakthrough. Then you have some efforts. I feel like you are getting this breakthrough because this success because of your past efforts. So in the past they might not have given you any rewards, but now they are all adding up, all your efforts. They will all give you something together. Success. Then you have confronting pattern. Then you have indulges. I feel like some of you are confronting a self-destructive pattern of yours. That pattern which was overburdening you. Yeah, you're confronting those patterns. Something which helps you in escaping or numbing. Then you have initial M, then you have 984, then you have music. So you might get messages through music. So if there is a music which is stuck in your head right now, there might be a message for you there. Then you have 420, something about April 20. Then you have ignore noises. So when I was writing this word, I got this message that I feel like some of you might have people around you who talk a lot, talk a lot about your decisions, which is not their business. So you're being called to ignore whatever they are saying. That's not their business. Yeah, they always have something to say to you about your choices, your decisions. So ignore them if you can. Okay, next you have blessings. Wow, same color pattern. Your crown chakra, something about that. You might be receiving downloads these days. Oh, collective energies. Yeah, you might be receiving a lot of downloads these days. Maybe that's why you feel overburdened. It's not just your 3D physical reality which is overburdening you. I feel like some of you, collective energy affects you a lot. So that's why you are being called to clear your space. Others might not have to deal with this, but you do. So you're being called to clear your space, declutter. Some of you might deal with headaches because of this. Take what resonates. Then you have cuprite. Then you have snakeskin agate. Okay, blessings. Bonding, acceptance, service. There are presents in the present. Living in the present. So you're being called to live in the present. Gratitude and appreciation for the day-to-day. Let go of expectations for what your life should be. Yeah, don't compare like this. Yeah, like this writing says, don't compare. Okay, deep healing is happening right now. Pile 3. Old programming into a new way of processing your daily life. After all, it's all about your perspective. Face your fears. See reality over projections and live your truth. Something about Virgo, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Chiron. Yeah, intense healing. Aquarius, Venus, cuprite, generosity, security, flow. Helping others without expectation. Okay. It assists in facing issues with authority figures, especially your father, in order to become the authority figure in your own life. Release any blame and resistance that may be blocking you from taking responsibility for the decisions you make. Activating the survival gene. Okay. Take the driver's seat. You're ready. So you're ready. Strength, privacy, self-love. Being comfortable in your own skin takes time. Okay. Confidence to step outside your comfort zone, explore new aspects of yourself, all within your discretion. So if you don't want to be seen and wish to carry on with your activities in peace, this is the stone for you. Snakeskin agate is able to facilitate a Kundalini rising and encourages full embodiment of self. Gemini, Mercury. I just got this vision of someone I know who wears glasses. Something about that. Someone with glasses, okay. Something might be happening in someone's life who wears glasses. So take what resonates. Okay, next is what you should focus on. Pile 3. You have sun. Wow, you have sun, moon. I wrote solar here. You have moon here. You have sun here. Sun, moon. You have Aries. Wow. Your willpower demonstrate. Yeah, you're being called to test your willpower. Yeah, this is the message which I got for you. Like a clear message. You're being called to test your willpower. So let's just say if you started going to a gym, yeah, test your willpower. How long can you do it or anything like that? What do you think you know about realize? Do it your own way and act like a leader. Yeah, that's a straight, clear message. Do it your own way and act like a leader. Some of you are meant to be a leader. Maybe that's why you have sun energy so strong here. Okay, now we'll shuffle your letters. Pile 3. Messages for your greatest and highest good. Messages for your greatest and... Okay, wait. You have 2 of Cups in reversed. You're being called to realize something about a connection. Any clarifiers? Hangman. Okay, this is just for a few of you. Yeah, don't make this fit if it doesn't. But for a few of you who are in a relationship, if you feel like things are stagnant, you're being called to communicate and then act accordingly. Yeah. Yeah. Ask for straightforward answer. Communicate that this is what you want. Yeah, there's something about not beating around the bush for some of you. If things are not progressing as you like, yeah, you're being called to communicate. Okay, then you have Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, an opportunity. A new opportunity. Pile 3. In your career, a new opportunity is coming to you. And I feel like, yeah, this will be handed to you. And maybe for a few of you, someone might recommend you to someone else and they will come to you with the offer. It's like you just have to say yes. Yeah, it feels like it's coming to you. Messages for pile 3, career. Death, 4 of Pentacles reversed. Some of you are being called to share your work. I feel like, yeah, you're so in love with your project, with your ideas, that you might not share it because you think that's a treasure. But you should know that your project being a treasure to you, if that's true, then you should share it so that other people can find the beauty and the inspiration in it. So don't hide your talents, your gifts, your projects, especially if you think you are really proud of them, I feel like. But that's a good enough reason to share it even more because you're proud of your creation. So don't hide it, pile 3. Oh, maybe you will share something which you're so proud of. So yeah, you might share something which you're proud of and someone will see it and they will come to you with an opportunity. Like this opportunity is handed to you. So share your gifts. Don't hide it. Especially if you're proud of them. Then you have 10 of Cups reversed. You have Death. Okay. rebirth, message for pile 3's career. 4 of Pentacles. Wait, this is 4 of Wands. A commitment. 2 of Swords. Some of you might get confused between 2 opportunities, because you might have to say no to one of them for any reason. Especially if this is talking about 2 companies wanting to work with you. I feel like one of them might have done something maybe dishonest or shady in the past, and you're being called to keep that in mind. Maybe they did not recognize your talents in the past, and now they're coming back. So you're being called to keep past patterns of any organization or any person in mind while making a decision. Six of Wands reversed. You have 3 of Wands reversed. Okay. There is this connection. It doesn't have to be a romantic connection. It can be a friendship or anything like that. You're being called to communicate your long-term plans, especially if things are not moving. For this of you, maybe some of you don't share your work because in the past, maybe you shared it and you did not receive any recognition. So now you just, now maybe some of you might be in this energy that people might not appreciate your work or they will not get it. But don't let your past experiences decide your future. I just saw 1919 on the timer. Okay, but there so many things have to be in alignment for something to work. So even if the project is amazing or your work is amazing, there are many things which have to be in alignment. And maybe in the past, maybe that was not the right time, or the right people did not see it, or it can be anything. So don't doubt your work. Don't think that it's not worthy. Well, I feel like most of you are proud of your work. But if you faced any rejection in the past, don't let it decide your future. Try again and again. Because I see a future commitment, a strong commitment. Maybe some of you might work with someone, with a company, and it will be a long-term relationship. You might work with them for a really long time. You might feel like, you might work with them for a really long time. Okay, any guidance for pile 3? Oh, blank. Child magical. Seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things. The belief that everything is possible. Believe that everything is possible. Okay, I will roll your astro dice, pile 3. I feel like this work for some of you, this might be a childhood dream of yours. Maybe you are interested in something which you have been interested in since your childhood. Maybe that's why you keep it so close to your heart. That's why it feels so vulnerable to put it out there. You have first house, you have Capricorn. Yeah, all about your career. You have Mercury. Some of your career might involve communication. Communication. Yeah, that might be a huge part of your career. Communicating. Blank. Some of you might be entering a new field. Yeah, some of you might be entering a new field. You might be a beginner. Some of you might be starting a new course, or maybe you might be going back to school to learn something, because I'm sensing this energy of learning, being a beginner. So pile 3, I will shuffle your letters. Okay, you have the key. You have this this fairy. Okay. Something about loss of something. Something about love, something about a wife, something about worse. Some of you might you might think about the worst case scenario before you make any decision, and that might be the reason why you feel, that might be the reason why you don't believe in miracles, in magic. And that is maybe you don't want to be disappointed, so you just prepare yourself for the worst case scenario. But you're being called to embody this magical child energy where you believe that everything is possible. Yeah, some of you might have this fear of losing what you love. Maybe you did. Maybe you lost something you loved. A few things. Wow. So, pile 3, this is all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.